What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, what we got here? Alright, we're coming back to Beyonce. Yes, indeed. Beyonce Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Rohan Dumal. And Rohan wanted to see me react to this song by Beyonce called I Care. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, I have not heard the song before. This does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a chance I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Beyonce, and the video has 18 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. The link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Beyonce, I Care, live at Roseland. So we got a live performance here. It's always a good thing. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I told you how you hurt me, baby, but you don't care. Now I'm crying and deserted, baby, but you don't care. Can't nobody tell me this is love when you immune to all my pain. Don't care, well that's okay. Oh, I care. I know you don't care too much, but I still care, baby. Well, I care. I know you don't care too much, but I still care, baby.
That's a G. Wow, she got to the high G there. Nice. Nice. I know people want me to focus on what she's doing. I get it, but I gotta give a shout out to the drumming on this, or to the whole band in general. Actually, the feel that they created with this song. I'm trying to get the counting down. Okay, here's the quarter note. So they're basing their whole rhythmic pattern on the 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But they're laying out a good section. I'm just trying to get the counting down. I got the first part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know it's 5. So that's 6. So 16 16th notes. You got 5 and 6 is left. So there gotta be resting for 5 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. That's it. Okay, I got it. I got it. So they're playing 5/16, resting for 5/16, and then playing 6/16 back into the next measure. Not even the next phrase. It's just the next measure. Jeez. You talk about making something complicated, but I mean, but here's the thing. It's not. It sounds complicated. It even feels complicated. But when you look at it and you break it down mathematically, it really is not that complicated. It's simple. Play for 5, rest for 5, play for 6. Play for 5, rest for 5, play for 6. Play for 5, rest for 5, play for 6. Play for 5, rest for 5, play for 6. It's on paper, it looks pretty simple. It's just up here, you got to be on your game with the counting. And that goes for the drummer, that goes for the bass player, that goes for the keyboard player, that goes for the guitar player, that goes for all the string players, that goes for all the horn players, that goes for everybody who's going to be playing that pattern. So, whoo, y'all got to be locking in on that. That's cool, though, man. That's a really cool pattern to play. It's very effective. It's very effective. Let's keep going here.
You don't care too much, but I still care, baby. Oh, ever since you knew your power, you made me cry. And now every time I love the sour, you won't sympathize. See the tears falling down to my ears. I swear you like when I'm in pain. I try to tell you all my fears. You still don't care, well that's okay. Hey, well I care. I know you don't.
Great dynamics within her voice right there. I heard 4 dynamic changes within the one phrase. Starting out soft and then grew, came back down, but not quite back down to where she was originally. Like, she started out like about a piano, right? She went to about a mezzo forte, came down to about a mezzo piano, and then went up to a forte. So, just and that's cool, man. When you're able to get in one phrase like that many dynamic changes, that's pretty awesome. That is really, really awesome. Let's keep going here.
You don't care, well that's okay. Hey, well I care. I know you don't care too much, but I still care. So much, what happened to our trust? Now you're just giving up. You used to be so in love, now you don't care no
Okay, you don't see that happen too often where, okay, I've seen many times where it's a call and response where, you know, the vocalist will do a vocal line and then the guitar player will respond and try to emulate what the vocalist did or put their own spin on what the vocalist did by playing the guitar. And then the vocalist comes with a different line and the guitarist tries to either copy it or emulate it. You know, maybe not exact, maybe putting their own little spin on it, but coming close. You know what I mean? You don't very often hear or see or CN here, a vocalist and a guitarist doing the exact same line at the exact same time. So that was cool. That was really cool. And I gotta give props to both. Because, listen, I'm sure it was rehearsed. I'm sure that it was planned. I'm sure that was not improvised in any way, shape, or form. But they still pulled it off really well. Both of them. So, gotta give them both props for that. Let's keep going here. Right at the end, cut out the percussion, cut out everything pretty much except for the vocals and the horns. That was nice. That was nice. This was good. This was good. Was it the best I've ever heard from her? No, it wasn't the best I've ever heard from her, but this was good nonetheless. It was really good. Let me think about it. I'll come up with a score, and I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Beyonce with I Care. This was a request from Rohan Dumal. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.4. Yep, 8.4. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first of all, for all the Beyonce fans out there who are wondering, because they may be new to the channel, they don't know how the channel works, what is an 8.4? Is that a good score? Is that a bad score? What is that? It's not a bad score. It's actually not even a good score. It's actually, believe it or not, it's a great score. If you're not sure about that, take a look down below. You will find in the video description down below, you will find my scoring system chart, okay? You will very clearly see 8.0 to 8.9 is the scoring threshold for great, okay? Just remember this, 8 is great. If you're getting an 8 point anything, you're getting a great score, okay? This is getting an 8.4, so keep that in mind. You're basically right in the middle of great. What made the song great, in my opinion, no disrespect to Beyonce whatsoever, okay? None whatsoever. Her vocals on this, clean, clear, precise, right on key, right on pitch, great projection, great power. Great use of dynamics in places. She definitely showed off her chops with her dynamic control, without question. That was probably the most impressive thing about her vocals that I heard. Everything else, I mean, I've heard her do more, and I've heard her do better, if I'm being honest, okay? I've heard better performances than this from her. But what did this for me, more than anything, was the rhythmic pattern that the drummer came up with. Playing for 5/16, laying out for 5/16, and then playing the last 6/16. So you had this pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, resting for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. It's not a hard pattern. It's just, it was a little tricky finding it. Once you find it and you're like, oh, okay, and then you internalize the pattern, it's real easy, actually. It's not difficult at all. So, but it was really cool to hear, and they pulled it off so well and so tightly and so seamlessly that it just felt natural. Even though they're playing a 5, rest for 5, which right there, 5 and 5, they're not even numbers, you know? You add them together, you get an even number, but 5 is an odd number, and then another 5 is another odd number. If maybe it's because it's back to back. You know, I guess that's the only thing I can think of. But nonetheless, they did it in such a way that it felt, for lack of a better word, it felt natural, and it was really cool, man. It was a great groove. Add to that the guitar player that she uses. I saw her before. I did a reaction to another Beyonce video where she was very heavily featured. Great guitar player, and I loved her approach on this. More about swells and volume control and dynamics more than shred fest like she did in the other one, you know. We know she can shred, that's not a question, but can she play with feel? Can she play with color? Can she play with dynamics? Can she play a role where it's more about filling out the sound with and in some ways creating an ambient sound or an atmospheric sound with her guitar? And we answered that question. Yes, she can. Absolutely. She did a great job as well. No, everybody on stage did a fantastic job as far as the backing vocals go. But like I said, have I heard better from Beyonce? Yes. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to sit here and suck up to you guys and pretend like, oh, this is the greatest song from her I've ever heard. And no, it's not. I've heard better from her. And I think deep down, if everybody's being honest with, if you don't want to be honest with me, don't be honest with me. That's fine. Be honest with yourselves, though. And be honest with yourself and honestly say that you could say without a shadow of a doubt, this is the best song that she's ever done. Can't do it, can you? So that's my point. Now, I'm not saying this was bad. I'm not knocking this in any way, shape, or form. It was a great song. I would not be giving it an 8.4 if I did not believe that it was a great song, okay? All I'm saying is I've heard better from her. I've given higher scores to her for other songs because I feel like they were better. So, not a bad song at all. And it's actually a great song. And we're going to leave it at that with the 8.4. So, 8.4, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show, and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base to become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.